7:25 right now. It is the home of the Brian Kevin Morning Show with Wanda Smith. As we stream live at watchv103.com. If you watch basketball-wise and loving hip-hop on one side of the fence, you go all the way to the other side. And you probably will know this show right here.
I had to get a restraining order against Caleb.
A restraining order? Did you hit my mom?
Look, dude, she hit me.
Justin, you wake up? We've got to get this guy some medical help or he's going to die right here.
What do we want? Peace. What do we want at now?
Who is me? Everybody know me.
I don't know you. Don't know you.
Think somebody's scared of you, homie? Why? He disrespected me, though, homie. He disrespected me. Turn the cameras off.
Whoa. In the studio with us right now, Bishop Noel Jones, Pastor Ron Gibson.
Good to be here.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, Wanda.
Praise God.
Praise the Lord.
Praise God.
Hallelujah.
All right, they ready.
That's the highest praise. You know, that's the highest praise. Hallelujah.
I know that's right.
Well, hallelujah just means praise the Lord anyway. So it's all the same.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Oh, good to be here.
Good to be here. Yes, I know. All the way from Los Angeles. How was your flight in?
Mine was uneventful. You know, they say anyone you walk away from is a good one. Mine wasn't good. We had to sit on the tarmac for like an hour and a half because of inclement weather when we were coming through.
Your voices are really nice.
It's like two DMXs.
I know. Like, it's so
You know, but my mind was rough.
It was rough. It was rough. It was rough.
You know, with the show, what has been, because you already had huge followings, but people look at it and they make up their own mind. They're very judgmental. In the New York Times yesterday, they did a profile on Dietrich, and they asked him about the show, and he said, basically, it's kind of taboo for preachers to live that vulnerable, saying basically that when y'all show any side of humanity or your own personal issues, people tend to judge you. Do you guys agree with that statement?
Well, your personal issues are your personal issues. So normally a preacher is not that authentic and transparent with everyone else. But since we were asked to do this show, we all decided that we're going to be who we are. We're men of God and we're different, but that's just because we're different doesn't mean we're deficient. So we have our weaknesses and our strengths like everyone else. Well, you know, the general quote is, to whom much is given, much is required. And I think the average person hides behind to whom much is given, much is required. I think in reference to my life and reference to the lives of the fellows around me, to whom much is given, all is not required. And I think that's the way we ought to live, and that's the way everybody is. The Bible never did hide from showing the weaknesses of its personal individuals and characters. No matter how significant they were to Christianity, to Judaism, God showed every weakness. Noah was a drunk. Well, he got drunk. That doesn't make him a drunk, but he surely did get drunk.
Right.
David had an affair, had the man killed. I haven't seen any preacher do that in our day. Go through the list and you'll find Abraham was a liar and a coward. He exposed his wife to all kinds of nefarious behavior by other kings. So people are people, and I don't know which parishioner does not know the kind of struggles that their pastors have.
And you know, and that was Bishop Noel Jones speaking, because they do sound alike together in the same room.
The voices are very similar.
Because of the
I don't mind sounding like Ron.
The raspiness of the voice.
And then it's early morning too.
And it is, well,
it's 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in L.A. I would love to have Bishop Jones's accent, you know, man. I mean, I know what's wrong with you, man.
Whop him. Yeah. 7:29 right now. When we were talking in our pre-show meeting yesterday, Bishop Jones,
you talked about it, sir.
We talked about it, but we got a reaction from somebody who was really, and I put it on Twitter, and she said, I said, you know, Bishop Noel Jones is going to come out tomorrow. She said, oh, what? And I texted my mama, and she said, can he sign my Bible?
Surely.
And then when I put it on Twitter, somebody said, well, he's not the author.
I like that.
So why? But with all that you have, you know, almost 200,000 followers on Twitter, with the show, has it catapulted your membership or people's interest in your word and your deliverance of?
Well, I think it did two things. I think number one, people come out just to check things out. And I think it brought a group of people out who were curious, who generally stand by the side and check things out. It did that, of course. But it also brought some people out who were very
searching for truth. And I think in maybe in Ron's case, in my case, and in all of our cases, there were certain people who came out who would never have come and never would have dealt with us had it not been the show. Yeah, so curiosity works in both ways. It works for those who are positive about it and those who come out to look for something negative. But at the end of the day, when the sower sowed seed, 3 soils didn't respond at all, but 1 soil was fruitful enough that the others didn't matter. And so we catch somebody who was sincere in the middle of all of this, and it'll be fine.
When we come back, we're going to talk more with the preachers of L.A. and also talk to Pastor Ron about, his ability to go back into the hood and how that sometimes goes well and maybe not so well. And get your questions and comments, too, on Twitter. It's the most interactive show on your radio, man. You can watch live at watchv103.com. We're going to look at the news right now, and then we will come back with more with the preachers of L.A. And Wanda said she had something she wanted to say, so I'm going to just fall back because she's about to go off.
No, I'm not going to go off.
No, you said you was going to go off.
I just have some questions, and, when we come back, one of the questions is, got with a group of women, and they want to know why you're not married.
Oh, okay.
In the pulpit.
All right.
All right.
I love it.
You do?
Yeah, I can work that.
All right. We need to know.
We come back, all right? We're going to look at news right now. Maria, what's going on?